Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Risa Parudin. I am from English Education Study Program B. My student number is 22 20 20 50 54. Okay, in this video, I want to storytelling about how I spent the Eid Mubarak. Previously, I would like to inform you that I am a follower of the Muhammadiyah organization because I went to school at Madrasah Ibtidaiyah Muhammadiyah when I was small and lived in the Muhammadiyah complex. So I, as well as fasting and Eid, participated in the implementation of Muhammadiyah. And at this time, I started it first, and in my family, I was the only one following the implementation of Muhammadiyah, namely on Fridays. Even so, that does not mean there is a difference between myself, my family, and others because all of them have their own procedure and implementation. Okay, I was starting from I woke up and at dawn and performed the dawn prayer at the Muhammadiyah Complex Mosque. And after that, my friend and I helped the Eid prayer commit to prepare all the prayer equipment, namely stretching plastic sheeting in a large field for the congregation to carry out the mosque prayer. And after that, I went home and took a shower to get ready to carry out the Eid prayer. I wore a navy tracksuit outfit. When I arrived, it turned out that there were already many congregations who had come to carry out the Eid prayer. I also looked for an empty place, and I was also able to be in the second row. Not long after the host started the event with the first event, namely taking infaq and almsgiving from the congregation of the Eid prayer, continue with the Eid prayer, after which it was connected with the delivery of lectures from the preacher of the Eid prayer. Among the preachers' lecture that I can pick up is as follows of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was sent as a mercy to all nature. There is also an explanation in the Quran Surah Al-Anbiya verse 107, then in carrying out of fasting. Yesterday we did counter of last and speak honest words. During the fasting month, we are encouraged to recite the Al-Quran, not only to read, we also have to practice it because it was in the month of Ramadan that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent down the book of the Al-Quran to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, or commonly called Nuzul al-Quran. Then we should have a sense of appreciation of spirituality and human empathy to form a version which is muttaqin, which is contained in the Quran Surah Al-Imran 134 to 135. Next agenda is prayer, and then we go home while shaking hands because I'm the only one in my family who is at following Muhammadiyah. So after carrying it out, I go home and don't go around for hospitality as usual. And this story continues to my second day of Eid, and on this day, my family just ate follow the government directives, but from morning until about 9:30 in the morning, it rains very hard at my place, which does not allow my other family pray in the mosque. So after the rain stopped, then we visit our other relatives, starting with a pilgrimage to visit the graves of my parents. I apologize in advance that both of my parents have died a long time ago, so I'm used to it like this condition. And after that, first to my uncle and aunts, pledged to stay in touch, apologies for shaking hand after enjoying the dish that was given. And after the friendship, we went to home, and on the way to buy meatballs first to eat at home later. And in the afternoon, my two sisters and I went to house of father and mother of our orphanage supervisor because we were orphans under their orphanage. On the third day, I would just eat at home, not going anywhere, and on the third day, my high school friends and I went to our homeroom teacher. They were shook hands and apologies, and then enjoy a light meal served by our homeroom teacher. Not long after that, we planned to go home and to go eat meatballs at the bamboo stalls in our area until after evening we just rushed back to our respective home. And day after day until it was time for me to go back to college. I went back to Palembang on Saturday morning and I arrived in the afternoon. And after that, we went through activities as usual in Mahat and lecture as usual. Okay, I think that's all about how I spent the Eid Mubarak. I am sorry because I not like other my friends. They are make video like vlogger. So this video, I will just want storytelling about how I spend my Eid Mubarak. So the end of this video, I want to show some photos and video how I spend the Eid Mubarak. Let's watch it.
membersihkan kotoran jiwa yang mengganggu kami, ya Allah. Terimalah pengorbanan kami, ya Allah. Gantian dengan ridho-Mu, ampunan-Mu, dan surga-Mu. Ya Allah yang Maha Mengetahui, berikan di umur 99% orang Islam yang selalu berikan hatimu ya Allah, menjaga agamamu, jangan diciptakan segala kamu ujian dan siksaan, dan akibat kesalahan kesalahan dan keserakahan para pemimpin kami ya Allah. Ampunilah kami ya Allah, hindarkanlah kami dari malapetaka, perpecahan dan permusuhan. Jadikanlah negeri kami negeri yang aman sentosa. Jadikanlah di dunia negeri yang halal, terutama bagi orang-orang yang beriman kepadamu ya Allah. Allahumma salli bila lana ada wa salli ala muslimina sahbihan ya Allah. Allahumma aizal islam wal muslimin wa aizil syarqa wal musyrikin wa dammir a'da'aka a'da'ad-din ya salam.
Kami segenap keluarga besar Mahat Al-Jami'ah UIN Raden Patah Palembang mengucapkan Selamat Hari Raya